Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Court is now in session. Mr. Prosecutor, you may call your next witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. The state calls Ho-Ho to the stand.
You may proceed with the witness.
Ms. Ho-Ho, is it true that you are still married to one man but living in adultery with another man at the present time?
Do I really have to answer that?
You do have the right to plead the Fifth Amendment and remain silent.
Your Honor, I believe that's something she's completely incapable of doing.
I'm a sovereign citizen, and I had the right to do whatever I want, no matter how immoral or illegal it is. So yes, I am doing that, and apparently proud of it, because I flaunt it on video.
Is it true that just like the man you're living with, you follow the scammer's handbook and use your child for sympathy and eliciting funds from stupid and gullible people?
You think? That's the only reason I would even want a child. I never took care of the ones I had previously, so why would I want to take care of this one like a normal mother?
Is it true that 3 other children were taken away because instead of looking after them, you neglected them, laid around the house all day smoking pot while they ran around outside without any supervision?
They weren't unsupervised. There were other scumbags, drug dealers, pedophiles, and criminals out there who could watch them.
Is it true that your body count is almost as large as the current national debt?
I'm pleading the Fifth on that one. Besides, you know that hoes lie about that anyway, so you take the number I say and then multiply it by 3.
You do have the right to plead the Fifth, as I stated before. And I hope you do, because the answer might shock all of us. I'd prefer not to know.
Yes, I do plead the Fifth on that one.
And you do realize that when I say fifth, I'm not talking about a bottle of liquor.
Of course I know it's not a bottle of liquor. I'm not stupid.
Careful there. You don't want to perjure yourself. I'd have to throw the book at you.
Can I go now? I want to go smoke some weed and relax.
I believe the prosecution still has questions, so no, you must stay at the stand until the prosecution is done with its questioning.
That's just f***ing stupid. Why the f*** do I have to answer all of these f***ing questions? I have rights, you know. I don't like having to f***ing sit here and keep answering all these f***ing stupid questions.
One more outburst like that, and I will hold you in contempt. You will be put in handcuffs and incarcerated.
Handcuffs? Ooh, that sounds kinky.
That's not what I'm implying. Okay, Mr. Prosecutor, if you can keep from throwing up, you may continue with this disgusting witness.
Is it true that you talked your partner into quitting his job and drug him down to your level to the point that he has no self-respect, motivation, nor desire to work any longer?
I had no choice when I got pregnant. You already know I have no desire to be an actual mother and take care of a kid. So he had to quit his job so I could shirk that responsibility and not have to deal with it. You should know from my own track record that I don't take care of children regardless of whose they are.
So you are saying that you talked your partner into becoming a worthless, lazy, unmotivated, filthy piece of garbage like yourself?
Just because I wear the same filthy shirt for a week, then turn it inside out and wear it for another 2 weeks doesn't make me a filthy piece of garbage. It just means I have no self-respect and don't mind smelling like a gorilla fart all the time.
I have to admit, when she took the stand, it made me think of the trip I made to Africa a while back. Okay, you may continue.
I'm not sure I want to know anymore. I already know I won't be able to eat lunch and I may still lose my breakfast.
Are you done with the witness then? I'm not sure I want to know anymore either. I'm also tired of having to sit here holding my nose. I already had to send the bailiff to retrieve some room spray.
That's why I have no desire to be a judge. The stench isn't as bad for my position.
I just want you to know that I put on a fresh shirt to come here today. Granted, it was 4 days ago, but it was fresh when I put it on.
Your Honor, I do have a few more questions if I may proceed.
Make them quick. I can barely breathe as it is.
Okay, Your Honor. So, Ms. Ho-Ho, is it true that you created a bunch of fake accounts and also asked your subscribers to create a bunch of fake accounts in order to deceive people into thinking your channel was more popular than it was?
You already know I'm not an honest person, and I will do whatever I can to get what I want. We created the channel so we could get money from subscribers to live on and avoid working in any way. There's no way I would go to work and have an actual job. Not when I can get a bunch of stupid people to support us.
Is it true that you use 7 or 8 different aliases in order to avoid child protective services? Also, that the reason for your constant moves is that you are wanted for failure to pay back child support?
I don't carry any identification, so when they ask me for my name, I always give them a name that isn't wanted or isn't listed with CPS. Now I'm using my current partner's name even though we aren't married. But at least it keeps me from going to jail.
Do your subscribers really know what kind of person you are? Are they aware that you set up your channel for the express purpose of scamming them out of money? That you had the child so you could use it as a tool to get people to send you money? You obviously do not want to take care of the child, so why else would you have it other than also using as a means to trap a man?
I've never taken any responsibility for anything in my past, so why would I start doing that now? I love being able to just lay around and do nothing all day. In fact, the only time I get my lazy ass up to do anything at all is when we're making videos. You can tell from the garbage dump we live in that I'm not into cleaning or doing anything else for that matter.
Okay, no more questions. You may step down.
And please leave the courtroom so we can air it out. My stars, I can only hold my breath so long.
Your Honor, can we please have a recess so I can go outside before I start turning green?
Absolutely. We will take a recess. I'll go outside with you. My eyes are watering so bad I can't even see my paperwork.